All right, welcome to the show today, guys. My name is Justin Kendall. This is
Estevanski.
all right, and today what we're going to talk about is Ford and their Italian ad fiasco.
That is hilarious, bro.
I know it's going to be great. Taylor Swift taking time to write her next studio album. We'll tell you how long. And LeBron James on the front of 2K14. And then, as usual, we're going to go over music, games, and movies for you. So before we do that, let's give you our little intro here, and we'll be right back. Bringing you a different perspective on entertainment, technology, and the top news stories around the world, this is Red Pod Radio with hosts Justin Kendall and Estevanski, where something's about everything. All right, so like I just said, again, I'm Justin Kendall.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, how are you? How you been?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing my thing.
Just raising a little boy.
Yeah, I kind of miss him already, but whatever.
Yeah. Oh well. It's just an hour out of your day.
I've been here for an hour already.
I know.
Just joking. I'm glad to be here, with all of our listeners. Both of you, how you doing?
Both of you. Thank you.
Justin's mom, hello.
Oh. Screw you, man.
My mom listens too.
Oh, all right. Well, anyways, so Ford is in trouble because Ford India and the British ad agency have both apologized for what they have said was an unauthorized ad showing three scantily clad, gagged, and bound women in the front or in the back of a Ford Figo compact car driven by a grinning caricature of Italian's Silvio Berlusconi.
Who's Silvio Berlusconi?
I think he's like the president of Italy. Something like that. And then the tagline says, "Leave your worries behind with the Figo's extra large boot."
Boot. That's what they call a trunk.
Yeah. Boot. This was not an actual ad. It was just drawn up for a competition, and it has now led to 3 people being fired because of it.
If it was never put out, why would somebody get fired of it because of it? That's like me getting fired for something I might have thought of said.
Yeah, I don't know, too, because it's weird because it comes at a particular awkward time for India, which is still reeling over, like, sexual attacks against women.
Oh, wow.
A lot of cases of it.
That's true, man. Get on their stuff.
Yeah, including one 23-year-old female and her male friend by 6 men on a bus last year. The woman died 2 weeks later for her injuries. And this is in India where this is happening. This ad's coming out, but it's an Italian ad. That's what they said.
You hear an American got raped in India? Got gang raped?
Really?
Yeah, she was like 23 years old.
Gosh.
Yeah, it makes me want to go to India.
It's gross.
What?
Ah.
You don't know if she had a good time.
Oh, you're gross. No, I don't want to go to India because it's dirty.
Yeah. No, but my respects, to the victim in this case. That's completely wrong.
Oh yeah, exactly. And I don't know why anybody would make an ad like this. I mean, there's no point to it, and it puts a bad image out on Ford, which I don't get. Is this was an internal competition, as far as I can see, and why would they even let this out? Because it like puts a bad view on them. Like,
not only that, but like, did you notice the women, like, they're obviously strippers. Like, he ordered these chicks to come over, and then he's kidnapping them.
Well, yeah, the ones in a police outfit.
Yeah, well, where else are you gonna meet a chick in a police outfit? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Especially over in India.
The school girl.
Yeah, that is so.
The school girl's kind of ugly, so is the other one. He just took the other ones for good merit.
He's like, I'll be nice to you guys.
Yeah, he's like, make you feel special.
Oh, that's gross. Not to say it's not bad taste, but it's just not a good ad.
Right?
Hopefully Ford doesn't get found on road dead after this.
Right. Well, why would he be found? Bored?
Yeah.
Like,
found on road dead?
Okay. Oh.
It works,
I just
right?
realized the anagram. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
All right. That's pretty bad. But we'll move on because if you want to see the picture, go ahead and look at it. It's pretty weird. And I don't know why they would have come out of it if it was like an internal competition for an ad, because that just seems stupid to me.
They got ball gags in their mouth, too.
Yeah, they're gagged. Bound and gagged.
Well, I just thought, bandana, maybe some duct tape. But ball gag? This guy went all out.
He's crazy.
Yeah. He invested some money in his kidnapping.
Speaking of crazy, let's
that?
move on to our next story.
All right.
Taylor Swift.
She's crazy.
So, she's taking time to write her next studio album, which she says she wants to take about 2 years to write.
Huh.
Which I find weird because she has no problem writing a song right after she breaks up with a boy. Or a man, I guess, if you want to call him that.
15 songs per album. You know, there's no guarantee that all of them are going to break her heart or going to be worthy of a song. So she's got to date at least 25, 35 dudes.
So she's got to get through the 2 years with that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Let me see. 2 years, 24 months, 30 dudes. That's about one a month or a little bit of one of over a month.
Slut! Oh, no.
No. No. We don't even know what she puts out. That's probably why they all break up with her and break her heart.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Sad for her.
It's one of those soaking things.
Yeah. I mean, how many people she dated? She had Jake Gyllenhaal, who was behind the song All Too Well. And then there was We Are Never Getting Back Together.
I don't think he cares.
Yeah, he doesn't care. And then a lot of the Red album was said to have... I don't listen to her, by the way. This is just a story I found interesting because I hate her.
Yeah.
I love to hate her. That's the thing. Love to hate.
Sure.
I love to love her, but she would just break my heart.
Yeah. She read a song about you called "I Can't Get the Red Off of Me."
Exactly. And then she had Joe Jonas, which got Forever and Always. John Mayer famously got Dear John, and then Taylor Lautner Back to December.
You see, John Mayer bangs just as many chicks as Taylor Swift bangs dudes, but he doesn't go out writing songs about them.
No.
Like, there's no song about Jennifer Aniston.
Well, how do we know?
Well, can you think of one? I don't really listen to John Mayer, so I
gotta think. No, because he's not that kind of guy. He's just like a free-loving type of guy. He's just like, we had our time together, and we're moving on.
Yeah, dude, because that dude gets some serious quality
Dude,
tail.
he's awesome.
Yeah.
This is a chill guy.
Katy Perry.
Was he with her, too?
Jennifer Aniston.
Man, he's been everywhere.
You know?
I say high props to him. High five to John Mayer.
Damn. Much props to John Mayer. I thought he was cool ever since he came out on the Chappelle Show.
He also, which is funny, he plays this little guitar. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
So the guitar he plays is like a normal size guitar. Yeah. So it looked like he playing like a mandolin or something.
Right.
It's hilarious. Have you ever seen him live or?
I've seen him like on the
play.
Chappelle Show and on like the Tonight Show and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's funny. He's always high too. So.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
He always looks like he's pretty baked.
No, he is. He
sure
says it. He's like, I love weed.
Yeah. He'd be pretty cool to party with.
Yeah.
He'd be kind of boring though, because if you smoke that much, you just want to hang out.
I just want to sit here and play some songs,
eat cookies and stuff. He has to shake out his guitar every now and then because he's got Dorito crumbs inside.
That just makes it like his new song.
That's his new sound, right? It's the maraca guitar.
He's just going with it. Oh, that's funny. But hopefully she can make some good music for those who like her, because I don't really care. And her music's going to be kept getting played. And I think she was like the richest young person, like from being just a musician.
Yep.
Just going out and touring, she got the most money out of that, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All she does is just sit there and sing and other things. All right. Well, let's move on to our next one, because... What? What did you say to me?
Nothing.
I'm gonna punch you. Bam! I can't even reach over. Look at this. There we go. LeBron James is gonna be on the front of the 2K14 cover.
I hope it's not like the Madden curse.
The Madden curse, like he's gonna suck.
Well, he might get hurt.
Well, what's funny is the instant they announce he's on the cover, they lose Game 1 at home to the Spurs.
Well, they were gonna lose that game anyways.
Oh, I wish they would, and they did.
They did.
No, what's funny is you hear the an analysis and the announcers are like, "Oh, Miami Heat, they're totally going to take this game," and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, shut up, no. Yeah, no. And then they don't. They don't. I think Miami thought the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm still upset about last night and how the TV turned off on us.
I'm sorry. You didn't get to see the cool...
I didn't get to see the ending. It was
the
weird.
cool ending that was awesome.
Really?
I was yelling. I was literally like, yes, oh my gosh, this was the best thing ever.
I was actually talking to a customer and telling somebody else, "Oh, look, they're winning." Oh,
were that you both watching it?
Yeah, I forgot to mute my microphone. That's
funny. Well, this is the first time he's ever going to be on the cover of NBA 2K14, or it's his first
Any
2K14,
basketball game.
but any basketball game or sports game, I should say, but whatever. The basketball video game franchise has sold more than 5 million copies in each of the last 3 years.
Okay.
That's crazy amount. So with LeBron James getting on there, I wouldn't say it would be out of character to say that it would sell more than that, because he'll blow it up because people love him just for him, and they'll be, oh my gosh, he's on the cover.
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna buy it for that.
No.
The cloud of dust.
I haven't bought a basketball game in a while, so I might buy one.
What's stupid is I bought 2K13 on demand on my Xbox like a month ago, and then like 2 weeks ago it went to half off. I was like, no, curse you, Microsoft.
Yeah.
Screwing me over yet again. No, I love you, Microsoft. You're
Yeah,
awesome.
very much so. Send me an Xbox One, please.
That ain't gonna happen, boy.
Oh, are you gonna buy one?
I might.
Are you buying the PS4 or the Xbox One?
I don't know.
You know what I was thinking? Whichever one has the ability to store my ultraviolets, like my digital copies of movies, because I'm always buying the 3-packs.
I don't know if anyone's gonna do ultraviolet.
Yeah, PlayStation's supposed to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. At least.
See, but then you can't play like old PS3 games on the PS4. But you can't with Xbox either.
I don't have any of my old PS3 games. I don't care.
Oh. See, I don't know. I'm a little torn. I'll have to like really look at it. And I mean, with E3 coming up next week, we'll have to check and see what else they tell about it, because they didn't tell us a price. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
Neither of them. So that's one thing we'll look for them to talk about at E3.
Something tells me the PlayStation's going to be more expensive.
I think so. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, thinking, because like they came out with the first I think it was the PS3 back in whenever, 2007.
Or 2007, yeah.
6 or 7, yeah. And then it was like $600, $700. Yeah, it was high as $700. Who wants to pay that much money?
And the Xbox was only
$400 or
$5,
yeah.
$499.
Yep. So I think they found their magic number, which I think is around $399, $400.
$400. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, you want to make a system that gives you everything you want to do, and with the Xbox, I mean, it looks kind of cool because you can do like your DirecTV or your Comcast, and you can just port it through your system, and you can do everything there on one input.
I like that whole stretching the screen and.
That was cool. Yeah, I was like, what?
Pitching the screen.
Will it work as good as they say, dude? Because they always like, this is how it works, but it's actually a demo.
Did you notice he went? Hold on, let me grab it. Like he would stop. Like you can't be doing anything else. You can't be just walking by the TV like. Oh.
What's weird is like if you're like watching a commercial for Xbox One and you've gotten the Xbox One already, and it's like you can do things like Xbox on or Xbox off, and like it turns your Xbox off because you're watching it. And you're like, what the hell? So that's the one thing I'm worried about, is it's going to do things that I don't want to do.
And it's always going to be on, too.
Yeah, it's like Xbox TV, and you're like, no, I didn't want to do that.
Well, I didn't get it. Did you know that they at first they were saying that it had to be connected online at all times? And that didn't make any sense to me.
See, the thing is why wouldn't you want it to be connected all the time?
That's true. But early reports were that they had to. That it had to be connected in order for it to play. And I was like, they're cutting out a big demographic of gamers. All these kids who are getting their Xboxes for Christmas.
Yeah. No, they said, why wouldn't you? We're not going to... You're not forced to. Single-player games are still going to be...
Once they did the reveal, they announced that you don't need to be. Like this guy from Xbox had posted on Twitter.
Yeah.
That it needed to be connected 24/7.
See, I think everybody's just getting told, a bunch of different stories, and they don't know, and then they're like, yeah, it's this and this, and you're like, dude, don't tell the story if you don't know it.
Mine's plugged in anyways, but whatever.
That's the thing too.
I'm just hoping that my wireless works with the Comcast, because my wireless doesn't work with the Comcast, that new router.
Oh yeah.
Weight thing.
I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see if it's gonna be any good, because it has the HDMI pass through, which seems pretty neat. It's where you put your cable, your satellite TV right through it, and it's your guide on the Xbox. So it's pretty neat. And then it has the whole where it crosses over, where you're just like Xbox Music, and it just goes right to it. I don't know if that's going to be as fast as they did it on the show, because it was just like Duke.
They probably have like Fios or something, Kinda, they have a Google, what's it called? What's that thing that they're getting down in Provo?
Oh, Google Fiber.
Google Fiber.
Yeah, because I was just like.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They probably have some like T1 internet or something,
bombing it, just like that'd be sick.
Yeah.
I would love to. But as far as the PS4, I mean, there's that game. It's not for PS4 yet, but it's coming out this next week. We're gonna talk about it just a little bit.
What game?
We're gonna talk about it. But first, we gotta talk about movies.
What movie?
The new movies. This not this week, but
which one? What are you trying to watch this weekend?
I want to go see. There was one. Let me see. I'm looking at the top movie. Hangover. That's what I wanted to go see.
Hangover 3?
Yeah,
I
I've heard it
watched
was
it.
great. Stockton went and saw it, and there he
There
is
you
again.
All right.
Oh, fit him in the show.
Reddit team. Stockton, you're the man.
Yes, but I do want to see it. He said it was really funny.
Yeah?
And he didn't give me anything away, but I was like, I want to see
I
it.
haven't watched any movies this summer. We used to go to the movies so often, but since we had the baby,
I knew this was going to happen.
cannot go to the movies. My girl lost her opportunity. She wanted to go watch The Great Oz.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Great
told her,
and Powerful.
well, whatever it's called.
Whatever it's called, man.
You know, and then like I told her, okay, just feed the baby and you can go to the next show. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so by the time you get out, the baby's ready to feed because she was breastfeeding.
Yeah.
And it turned out that after the next feeding, the next show would be like 9 o'clock and it wouldn't be until 11. And her mom was with her, so her mom goes to sleep like at 8:30.
Oh.
So
She's like, no, I don't want to watch it.
yeah, I don't want to go. And then like 2 weeks later, I was like, well, my mom doesn't like the fact that you didn't let us go to the movies.
What?
I was like,
I gave you an opportunity. That's
well,
funny.
I'm glad that I have to let you and not let you do stuff, but you know that's good for my ego. But that's not how it happened.
All right. And
I want
then
to watch that. This is the end.
This is the end.
That,
Oh, yeah, where they play themselves.
Yeah.
That looks
That
so
looks
funny.
pretty good.
Did you see the new commercial last night
No.
with Jonah Hill's like all possessed or something?
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like-
I seen that the other day.
And Jay Brzezinski or whatever is like, the power of Christ compels you. And he's
Yeah.
all like, really? The power of Christ compels me?
Not that compelling.
It's not that compelling. Yeah. I'm like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the top of the box office, you have Fast and Furious 6, which
I heard it's pretty good.
I heard it's okay. Like, I mean, I know what I'm going to watch when I go to a Fast and Furious movie, and I don't mind it. That's just the thing.
Yeah.
I enjoy it because it has The Rock. It has Vin Diesel, which he's still awesome. Whatever the guy's name, I can't remember his name ever. The main guy.
Tyrese or
Well,
Walker.
Tyrese guy's funny, but
Walker.
well, that's his main name. But his
Walker. What's his first name?
Paul
Walker.
Paul Walker, yeah.
Yeah.
Then Tyrese Gibson.
Tyrese is funny. He is funny.
Yeah. So I mean, great cast all the time. So it's not like it's a bad movie. You're not.
What are the? Do you know that the third one, the Tokyo Drift, is actually the last one?
Yeah. Well, because the Japanese guy dies in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like it's later on.
Yeah.
But they don't ever tell you that. But it technically
But
is
it's
because he
kinda weird,
dies
yeah.
because he came back in the fourth one or the
Yeah.
fifth.
Which is the fourth one is Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah. Just Fast and Furious.
And
Yeah.
then the fifth one is Fast 5.
Fast 5, and this is Fast and Furious 6.
Yeah.
So, 10 years later, Fast and Furious 32.
I know, right?
You're like, okay, guys, it's getting a little too much.
Wheelchairs on nitrous.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Second place is Now You See Me, which that looks pretty cool, too.
The one about the magicians?
Where they're stealing from the bank.
No.
What? Have you seen it?
I've seen the previews. No.
It's in second place.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's when that movie is the reason that we haven't gotten the movie since the baby's been born. Because that's what she wants to go watch. And I'm like, I don't want to go watch magicians robbing banks.
Dude, it's getting a 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb. That's not bad. I don't care.
IDGAF.
Dude, it has Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman.
Same character in all his movies.
No, he's
You ever seen Unleashed
Unleashed?
with Jet Li and
No.
Morgan Freeman?
No.
Where Jet Li is treated like a dog.
Jet Li's treated like a dog.
Yeah, and then when they take off his collar, he's unleashed and beats everybody up.
No, I have not seen that.
Morgan Freeman plays the worst blind person ever.
The worst blind person ever.
Yeah, like he always somebody talks, he'll look. He'll straight up look.
Really?
Yeah, you know how a good blind person looks straight and looks kind of like has that not
Yeah.
dead look on their face, but it's kind of like
Out.
yeah, like the
lazy eye that doesn't.
the door's open but the lights are out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
That's funny. No,
Anyways,
well,
what else is playing?
you have After Earth, which Will Smith.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
But
gonna
it's
watch
like
that ever.
it's M Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan.
he made that.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah,
But it's like Will Smith, so you're like,
his last movies kind of sucked.
yeah.
I heard it's based on Scientology.
What, the
After Earth? Yeah. Not that I have anything against Scientology, but it's just like I watched Battlestar Galactica. And, I had the game, and it was like, no.
Well, I don't know.
I
Like,
use it as
it
a
just looks
frisbee.
good because, I mean, I really want to see it because it's a father and son thing, and they play father and son in the movie, so you're going to get that great emotional contact between them.
Now that I think about it, I hate father and son movies.
Oh, well, there you go. Don't go watch it. Just wait till it comes out in Redbox. Then in fourth is Star Trek Into Darkness, which is an awesome movie.
I want to watch that so bad.
Yeah,
Oh, I rented a movie just recently. Jack Reacher.
that was good too.
Oh.
It was surprisingly like funny though.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
had funny bits in it. You're like, really? That's
But it wasn't like dumb funny where it detracted from the movie.
no. It was just
It
like
was so good.
they had like little jokes in there. You're like, that's actually pretty funny. Like, and they just stick it in there, and you're like, oh, okay, that works. So
That makes sense, and you could tell that they're gonna make more.
yeah, of course. Man.
Tom Cruise is kind of old. Like, why do they keep giving these good roles to these old actors? So like,
Wait, you saying Bruce Willis is too old?
I'm saying Bruce Willis is too old. Don't get me wrong. Like I said,
But he's playing the old character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Bruce Willis is cool because he accepts that he's the old guy in the movie, who's still a BA. You know. What
Well,
I mean?
Jack Reacher, he's been in the like a veteran through the army and everything like that.
Yeah,
so
but the way that the movie was set up and the way the story went and the way it ended is like they set it up to where there's gonna be more movies. But in a couple years, he's gonna be 60.
who?
Tom Cruise.
He's not gonna be 60.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's like 53.
No way. I gotta look this up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look this up right now.
Yeah,
'cause I
just
don't
like
believe
they waited so long in between the Bourne movies that by the third
you.
one,
He's 50.
he's not 50.
He's 50. Right now, he's 50.
He's 51.
He's 50. He'll be 51 on July 3rd. There you
Wow.
go. I'll give you that.
Hey.
He looks good for being 51, though.
Yeah.
Oh, plastic surgery will do that for you, though.
I don't know if Tom Cruise has had plastic surgery. He looks the same.
I don't know. Yeah, he's kind of aging.
He's aging.
So that's
you know
true.
what I mean? He's aging like the same way Bruce Willis, where you can tell that that's what he really is gonna look like when he gets older.
Well, that's fine.
And
'Cause he looks
they don't
awesome.
smoke cigarettes.
That's
Yeah,
true.
You
yeah.
don't ever see them smoking cigarettes, and I think that's a big difference. Like my complexion looks a little bit better than it used to because I stopped smoking cigarettes.
Well, good on you.
Yeah.
Other movies, and we're just going to rush through these ones because they're under the 5. So 5, you have Epic. 6, you have Hangover Part 3. 7, you have Iron Man 3. 8, you have Great Gatsby. And the other 2 don't matter.
Told you Great Gatsby was gonna bomb. It's made 120
It's a
million.
Baz Luhrmann, if that's his name. I can't remember his name. That's gonna.
Anyways, let's go on.
Yeah. Either way, it's not as good as it was, but like they said, if you enjoyed Moulin Rouge, you'll enjoy that.
Did you go watch it?
No, I haven't watched
I
it yet.
told you wouldn't.
Well, I was down in California at the time.
So they have movie theaters.
Whatever. Yeah, we did. We watched Oblivion with Tom Cruise.
Is it good?
It's okay. The ending is just like too happy for me. Like, you're like, okay, that would have been good because it's real. Like the same thing with Game of Thrones this last week. You're like, that was awesome because it was real. But they like do the happy-go-lucky ending, and you're like, that's not real. So you're like, okay. But the whole movie was really good. Music was great. But yeah, so Star Trek and that. So
Gotta go watch Star Trek.
yeah. And then this week, we'll move on to music here. We have Black Sabbath coming out, which is crazy because they haven't had an album in like 20, 30 years.
I don't think it's gonna be any good.
Well, we'll see. I mean, the last Ozzy album, he had a couple good songs, but it's like, he's getting too old.
Getting? He's been too
He's
old.
been too old. He should be joining Dio.
Well, you never know because he's back on heroin, and that's when his good music was being put out. So I'll give him the benefit.
Is he back on heroin?
He was for a while.
Ugh.
You know.
You're like, you know your wife has cancer and she's dying from natural causes. Why are you going to push yourself with these unnatural causes of
It's
death?
called stress.
Yeah, whatever. I don't understand it. That's weird. He's putting it on himself. That's just all it is.
Yeah.
Then you have my favorite. No, I can't even say that. Harry Connick Jr. is coming out with a new
Country
CD.
singer?
No, he's a crooner.
Like Chris Isaac?
Like Frank Sinatra-ish.
Chris Isaac.
Boobly.
Yeah, Buble.
Not bubbly.
Buble.
Can't stand Knuckle Bubbly.
He's funny, dude.
I don't care. Anyways,
funny. He's always on
another
TMZ.
old one is the Goo Goo Dolls. Goo Goo Dolls.
They haven't put out a record in a while.
I know. Yeah, Goo Goo Dolls. That'll be good.
They were old back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have Jason Isbell, Boards of Canada, Blackmore's Night, Big Time Rush.
What about the Kanye? Oh,
I can't find it.
Ah.
I need to find it.
I think it's June 25th.
I think it's soon. No, it's not June 25th. It's not showing here. Well, we'll see. We'll definitely report on it because I'm gonna get it and see how it is.
Oh yeah. Burn that for me.
Legally, of course.
Whoa,
I'm not
I
gonna sell
gotta
it to you.
stop at Target to get a new CD.
No. How about you go to Music to the Max in Layton?
Music to the Max in Layton.
Yes, Music to the Max in Layton.
Oh, how do I get there from here?
Well, all you need to do is if you're here, you just drive right around the corner. But if you're not, and you don't know how to, you're Highway 89. No, yeah. If you're Highway 89, you turn right. I-15, turn left.
On what exit?
I don't know what exit it is.
193?
But it's on Highway 193. The address is 3090 North Fairfield Road in Layton. Greg is awesome there. He'll hook you up.
Music to the Max.
Yeah. And then just a few more good ones. Just to mention these real quick. You have The Lonely Island, Christy Michelle, and Primus. The Lonely Island, I look forward to.
Primus.
And the Primus, that might
He's
be
got to be old.
Yeah, that's an older one too. So
Yeah.
that's funny.
Jimmy was a race car driver. He drove so goddamn fast. You remember that? Did you play Tony Hawk Pro Skater, first one?
I played the Tony Hawk on my Game Boy. My Game Boy Color.
Wow. Oh, but you were like 10 years old.
Yeah,
when
you got to
Tony Hawk
realize
Pro
this,
Skater
boy.
came.
I'm like 10 years younger than you.
Yeah,
Well,
7.
7. So, and then going to games. This is what I mentioned before. The game coming out for PS3, which I'm gonna go buy. I have got to. The Last of Us. Ugh, really? It's got the one chick who does the. I think this is the game she did it on. Oh my gosh, she was on Juno. I'm totally.
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page. She does the mocap for it, the game.
Okay.
And it's like a zombie game, a post-apocalyptic, kind of like a zombie, but it's more survivor thriller, and it's cool. All right. So other than that, we have Animal Crossing New Leaf, who cares, and SimCity.
Those Animal Crossing games were pretty fun back on the 64.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Where you had to collect everything. I remember the Bumblebee was hard to get.
I've never played an Animal Crossing, and I don't
Yeah,
plan
I think you'll like it.
Well, my brother-in-law has a 3DS, so maybe I'll let him get it, and then I'll try it.
Okay.
Because I don't have a 3DS, so that's that.
Oh, did you see the picture of that sleeve that I got for my DS?
No.
It's a little T-shirt, but it has Wolverine on the back of it.
Oh, really?
But it's one of those baby Wolverines. It's sick.
You have to show me that.
Yeah, well, dude.
All right, well, I think we've come to the time where we're going to close out the show because we've been going for about a half an hour, right?
Something like that, 20-some minutes.
Nah, that's good enough. All right, well, like I said, that's our show. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends about us because we really enjoy talking.
Tell everyone.
And that way we can
From
grow.
the tops of mountains. And we have mountains here, so
That's true.
I expect at least one of you to do it.
All right.
I would do it myself, but, that's kind of a high hike. Long hike right there. I don't know.
High hike.
High hike.
No, high hike is when you smoke a joint and go hiking.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you go hiking?
I don't know. That's Stockton.
That's,
He likes to hike.
every time I've been hiking, that's what I do. I remember me and my friend went hiking, and he forgot to tell me that he's allergic to everything. So, we didn't even get that far before he's like, I gotta go back. It was
Just
hilarious. I was like, what are you, a nerd? He's like, no.
Nerd.
I'm just allergic like one.
I just don't like nature. All right. Well, this has been Red Pod Radio with host Justin Kendall.
And Estevanski.
All
Good
right.
to see you again, Justin. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know. You need to do this more often.
Yes,
Because
sir.
it's really better when you're here.
Okay.
Truthfully.
Right on.
All right, man. Well, we'll see you all later. Peace out.
Have a good day.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Bringing you a different perspective on entertainment, technology, and the top news stories around the world. This is Red Pod Radio with host Justin Kendall and Estevanski, where some things are about everything.